because I'm the best corner in the game. When you try me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree, that's the result you're going to get.
Go Broncos. Konnichiwa, ninjas, and welcome to your Geek Spot News, your source for all things geeky and good. I'm Sean Caspian, thanks so much for watching. Please remember to like, fave, and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video, and remember to leave a comment in the comment section below about any of the topics today for a chance to win a $25 Amazon gift card for my favorite commenter of the month. And without further ado, let's get on with some news already. Starting off our news for the day is the announcement that Breaking Bad star Aaron Paul might be playing the role of Eddie Dean in the fabled Dark Tower movie, TV show, trilogy thing. Awesome. If the Dark Tower actually does get the green light, it's most likely going to be directed by Ron Howard. Aaron Paul had this to say at the recent Sundance Film Festival about possibly taking on the role. I've had a ton of meetings on that. I just had a general sit down with Ron Howard, who is a huge fan of Breaking Bad, which is crazy to even think that Ron Howard knows who I am. They definitely are planning on making the Dark Tower. Personally, I can't wait to see what they do with it. Hopefully they don't screw up the Dark Tower as a movie, and I am sure Aaron Paul will give us a totally breakout bad performance. And, I mean, he has lots of chemistry on screen, and it's like we have a glass window straight into his... Okay, alright, I'm done. Really, I'm done. And in other geeky news, the king of pen and paper RPGs, Dungeons & Dragons, turns 40 this month. And if that didn't make you feel old, so did Kelly Kapowski. Yeah. D&D is credited by many as laying the foundation for the modern role-playing game, whether video games or tabletop pen and paper adventures. 5th edition is currently in development, although we're not sure if we should be excited about that yet after the relatively poor performance from 4th edition. If you need something to tide you over, I recommend trying Pathfinder, which is basically a 3.5 revamp and is a ton of fun to try out. We'll of course keep you posted on any additional news from 5th edition as it continues to be developed. And in science news this week, the comet exploring spacecraft Rosetta finally woke up after its 31-month hibernation and sent us a signal that it's finally online. Scientists still have another 9 million kilometers to go before it gets to its destination, the comet 67P. They expect to land it there sometime in August and send us some long-range photos and show us what the comet looks like. And in our biggest story of the week, it appears that Machinima may have paid extra money to some of its YouTubers for positive Xbox One reviews. Now, right off the bat, it's easy to point fingers and assume that Microsoft was behind this and they're up to their old sleazy tricks again. But that might not be the case. There's actually no evidence to support the idea that Microsoft was behind this, and it looks like it really might be just the fault of Machinima. It's kind of unclear as to why they did this and why they were paying their YouTubers extra money if Microsoft wasn't behind it, but it just goes to show you, be careful who you get your information from and make sure that it's an unbiased source. Which of course brings us to our question of the day. Do you think that Microsoft had any prior knowledge of these payouts or had anything to do with them whatsoever, or is this some kind of debacle from Machinima? Let us know in the comments down below what you think, and you might have a chance to win that $25 Amazon gift card. And of course that brings us to our featured cosplayer of the week. This week it is the lovely Miss Kana. Kana has done over 100 pieces and they are all self-made, including the patterns to design the costumes. Her pieces are immaculate, highly detailed, and a lot of fun, and they range quite a bit, everything from manga and anime to popular video game characters and, of course, comic book characters. She clearly has quite an affinity for the camera and does a great job incorporating her actual character into her cosplay work. Well done, Miss Kana. Congratulations for being our featured cosplayer of the week. And there you have it, all the geeky news that is news for Sunday, January 26th. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Sean Caspian. Until next time, arigato gozaimashita.